The everyday challenges of a job applicant is being rejected. So maybe because the job description is very generic, and also the job applicant is not prepared enough for the screenings. Today's episode, I'm going to share to you one simple trick on how to increase your employability. So, how do you increase your preparedness? By twofolds. Well, this is LinkedIn, and if you want to know, um, let's check another company that says here parallel. So, if if you are trying to apply and fix up your resume or curriculum vitae, and or you are about to have an interview or an exam with this company, and you want to know more of the expectation besides what they've listed over here, here's one trick. So click here the company name, and then if you are within their website or account in LinkedIn, you can check their website for additional information, or see all 455 employees in LinkedIn. And then all you have to do is to scroll down, look up similar job description that you are trying to apply for. Let's see here. So you have a founder, junior developer, ERP. So Peter falls in software development engineer in test at Parallel. So this is one of the perfect example. So if you are a tester and you don't know the specifics and the job description is quite generic, this is where you can get more information and increase your preparedness when it comes to your resume or your curriculum vitae or your interview. So Mr. falls in if he's good with documentation, but apparently he's not. So we need to move on. He did not listed out the similar or the more detailed job description. So let's move on to another one. Okay, so while scrolling down, we came upon three profiles over here that that are involved with software testing. Number one is the QA manager, and then we do have software development engineer in test, and the other one is software tester at Parallels. So let's check out their profile if we could get some expectation. So the QA manager did not provide any. Oh, okay. So here we are. She's 4 years and 9 months in the company, so one of the SMEs. So this is their products, I guess. Managing testing parallel SP projects. So one of them is virtual automation, the other one is VDI. So a lot of virtualization products, and also you could probably test out Linux related products for Windows, parallel server, bare metal manual testing. Okay, so there you are. So if you're looking for skills and experience, they're looking for someone who is good probably in testing out performing regression testing, and then maintaining your test scripts. So she's a manager, so she doesn't do much of this job anymore, I guess. So right now I am using Accenture, my previous employer, as an example. So I found a few similar software testing job description that we could possibly review. So here's our first candidate, software tester engineer at Accenture, and at this point, by checking out their profile, you will see that they're using a methodology in SDLC, so maybe a waterfall or an agile. They're using a tool that says ALM or HP, Application Lifecycle Management. So this is where you upload your test case or test scenarios, and then you could also build a bug report using this specific application. And they're testing SAP applications in their projects. So if you're trying to apply to Accenture, you can see here which location and which application they are trying to test. So you could have a picture of what you're trying to get into. And as an aspiring candidate, you need to read more about SAP application, ALM, and SDLC. So that's the secret of it. So when you're trying to prepare for your CV or resume, you need to make sure that if you don't have an understanding or experience using these tools, at least jot down and include all of the applications that are very similar and very much mirror-like when it comes to their functions. And also, let's check out their profile. This one's not a good candidate, but let's check here another one. So using LinkedIn, you could also download their CV and perhaps get a more detailed information. But for the sake of discussion, let's check out LinkedIn. And this guy from Accenture, still with Accenture, has been testing out SAP modules too. And the modules are sales, MM, and PP, and finance. So those are your, if you're trying to apply, then you make sure that you are familiar with similar applications when you are creating your profile or you're preparing for your interview. So by looking expanding the job description, you can get more details. What are the specific tools? HP, QTP. So this guy is involved with not just functional manual, but also creating automated test cases. So there you have it. That's the secret: how to increase your preparedness and employability if you're using LinkedIn. So again, click the company and then search for a similar job description or job post. For example, Mr. Saka over here, if I'm trying to apply for a test engineering team with a senior level role, then I click on his profile and then scroll down and then check on the tools, experience, and then what kind of application or software they're trying to test. So that's one skill that is very important, and it had helped me out in my preparation for my CV and resume, and as well as the interview process. So that in this way, I have something in reference to study and to get more inside details, how they perform their work, what kind of tools they're using, and if I could align my experience with their checklist. This will increase my recruitability and employability. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. So there you have it. So I hope this one simple trick will help you align your CV and increase your preparedness for your job interview. Watch out for my next video. I'm going to teach you one software testing skill, which is writing a software test case. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below and hit the bell button. And I'll see you in the next one.